What is a soul? Where did we come from? And why are we here on earth? Today, let's journey through ancient wisdom, exploring the soul world, the cycle of birth and rebirth, and how to break free from it. As revealed in the timeless verses of the Bhagavad Gita, the soul is not the body. It is the eternal being, the invisible energy that gives life to the body. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 20, Lord Krishna says, Na jayat muriyet va kadochan nayum bhutva bhavita va na bhuj. The soul is never born, and it never dies. It has not come into being, does not come into being. The soul is eternal, unborn, undying, tiny spark of consciousness, distinct from the body and mind. Each of us says, "This is my body." Who is saying this? It is you, the soul conscious, aware, divine. Before we came to earth, we resided in the soul world, also called Paramdham or Shantidham, realm of absolute peace and silence beyond space and time. It is a place of golden red light, the eternal home of souls and the supreme soul. There is no pain, no birth, no death, only silence and stillness. Each soul descends from the soul world to play its part on earth. Like an actor in a grand cosmic drama, we come to experience life, relationships, and karma. But over many births, we forget our true nature. We become trapped in illusion, attachment, and ego. In Gita chapter 4, verse 5, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, "O Arjuna, both you and I have passed through many births. Through the law of karma, every action has consequences. Our desires, attachments, and unresolved emotions bind us to this world. The soul takes birth after birth, sometimes male, sometimes female, rich or poor based on its karmic account." In Gita chapter 2, verse 2, it is said, "Fasamsi, jirnani, yatafihaya, nafani granati." As a person sheds worn-out clothes and wears new ones, so the soul discards old bodies and enters new ones. This cycle of life, birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara, continues until the soul realizes its true nature and purpose. Each life presents opportunities for growth, learning, and spiritual level. However, the attachments we form and the karmic debts we accumulate can keep us bound to this cycle for countless lifetimes. The concept of reincarnation is not unique to the Bhagavad Gita. Many ancient traditions and philosophies speak of the soul's journey through multiple lives. In Buddhism, for example, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth is called samsara, and the ultimate goal is to break free from this cycle and attain nirvana. But why does this cycle exist? What purpose does it serve? The Bhagavad Gita teaches that each soul has a divine purpose. Realize its true nature and reunite with the Supreme Soul. The experiences we gather through multiple lifetimes are meant to lead us towards this ultimate realization. However, the journey is not always straightforward. As we navigate through various lives, we often become entangled in the material world. We identify with our temporary bodies and roles, forgetting our eternal nature as souls. This forgetfulness leads to attachment, desire, and the accumulation of karma, which in turn perpetuates the cycle of rebirth. The Bhagavad Gita offers profound insights into how we can break free from this cycle. The first step is to recognize our true identity. We are not the body, the mind, or the roles we play in this life. We are eternal souls, temporarily inhabiting these physical forms. To break the cycle, we must remember our true identity. I am a soul, not the body. We must reconnect with the Supreme Soul, the divine source, known as Paramatma Shiv, or God. Through Rajoga meditation, we purify the soul, burn past karma, and rise above attachments. In Gita chapter 4, verse 10, Krishna says, "Vitaragabhaya, Krodha, Manmaya, Mam, Upasarita." Freed from attachment, fear, and anger, absorbed in me, many have become purified and attained my being. The path to liberation involves detachment from the fruits of our actions. The Gita teaches us to perform our duties without being attached to the results. This detachment helps us break free from the bonds of karma. It's not about inaction, but about acting with a sense of duty and devotion, without being driven by personal desires or fears. Another key aspect of breaking the cycle is developing spiritual knowledge. The Gita emphasizes the importance of understanding the nature of the soul, the material world, and the Supreme Being. This knowledge, when combined with devotion and righteous action, leads to liberation. The practice of yoga, as described in the Gita, is not just about physical postures. It encompasses a holistic approach to life, including meditation, self-discipline, and the cultivation of divine qualities. Through these practices, we can purify our consciousness and align ourselves with our true spiritual nature. The Gita also speaks about the importance of surrender to the divine. By recognizing our limitations as individual souls and surrendering to the will of the Supreme, we can transcend the ego, the primary cause of our bondage to the material world. Liberation, called mukti, as the soul's return to its original home, free from the cycle forever. It's a state of eternal bliss in union with the divine. In this state, the soul is free from all material desires and attachments, existing in its pure, original form. However, the Gita teaches that liberation is not just about escaping the cycle of birth and death. It's about realizing our true potential as divine beings and fulfilling our cosmic role. Even after attaining liberation, some souls choose to return to the material world to help others on their spiritual journey. The journey of the soul, as described in the Bhagavad Gita, is a profound and beautiful concept. It reminds us of our divine origin and destiny, encouraging us to look beyond the temporary nature of our current existence. It offers hope, showing that no matter how entangled we may be in the web of karma, there is always a path to freedom. You are a solar, peaceful, powerful, eternal being. You are here to experience, learn, and finally return home. When you awaken to this truth, the chains of karma begin to break and the path to liberation opens. This journey of self-realization is the ultimate purpose of human life, according to the Bhagavad Gita. As we conclude this exploration of the soul's journey, let us reflect on our own lives. Are we living in alignment with our true nature as souls? Are we making choices that lead us towards liberation? Or are we getting further entangled in the cycle of birth and rebirth? The wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita invites us to live with awareness, to act with detachment, and to cultivate a deep connection with the divine. It reminds us that beyond the chaos and challenges of our daily lives, there exists a realm of eternal peace, our true home. May this ancient wisdom guide us on our journey, helping us to remember our divine nature and ultimate destiny. As we navigate through this life, let us strive to break free from the bonds of karma, realizing our oneness with the Supreme Soul. For in that realization lies true freedom, eternal peace, and the fulfillment of our soul's journey.